everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to have you here. Thank you for sharing and subscribing my videos, and thank you for watching and taking time out of your day. Alright, so if you guys would like a private reading with me, you can email me at the email I linked below, or you can reach me at facebook.com/hippiechicktarot for more information. All the information you need is right there. Okay, so we're going to kick it old school this month, and we're going to use 4 tarot decks, and we're going to cover our 4 sections like we used to do. And that is career and finances, and then love and home life, and then your challenge, you know, what actions you need to take, and then we're going to move into the spirit message with air. So let's get started. I'm so happy to have you. Let's jump right in. I'm going to randomly pick one of the signs to be the first to get their video recorded, edited, and uploaded. Okay, so this one, let's see who got it. Pisces. Pisces, congratulations. All right, everybody, enjoy your reading. Hello, Leo. You guys were number 6 when I drew you out of the hat, and that was the order for this time, but from now on, it's going to be in order of amount of views. So whoever has the highest views, their videos will be uploaded and it'll go in order. Okay, so I hope you guys had a wonderful summer. It's about to be the end of summer this month in September, and I've already shuffled your cards. The reason we're using 4 decks is because I want to allow for doubles, because sometimes when something touches one aspect of our lives, it can kind of tell a story in the other aspects. So I'd like to allow for that. And then so what we're going to do is we're going to do, like I said earlier, career and finance and abundance, you know, how you make your money. And then we're going to do love, relationships, and home for water, earth, water, fire, air. Fire's challenge, action, what you need to do. And you know, and know. And then this is spirit, what spirit wants you to know, wants to tell you. Okay, so I already shuffled them, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut, and then the bottom of the deck, that'll be your first card, and second. Okay, now love and home. Okay, oh, this deck is upside down, I'm sorry. And you guys used to get this card all the time, the 4 of Cups. Leo used to get that card constantly in their readings. Okay, now we're working on challenge. This deck is also upside down. I'm sorry, I had it on a weird angle. Okay, and then okay, wow. You guys sick of it yet? Sick of the upside down cards yet? Okay. Ooh, good one. All right. So this is interesting. Very interesting cards here. Let's get these together. All right. This one was truly reversed. Okay, 3 of Wands is reversed. So, you know, it's like no forward movement in career. And then we have the 2 of Wands. So there's like other people are involved. The answers aren't quite clear yet. You're just kind of like coming into balance. So it seems like maybe you're not starting something new, but you're like wanting an idea to grow, but it's not going anywhere. And it's kind of like you might be depending on other people to get the action going, you know, to take it to the next level. Okay, this is all about the next level not happening for you right now. So in whatever career aspect you have going on, whatever finances you have going on, it's like there's no growth and it's kind of stagnant. But you have these ideas, and there's things that you're passionate about that you really, really want to happen, and things that you can see, you can envision, but it's just not moving. Okay, and it feels like it's out of your hands, but really it is in your hands. You know, you have more control than you think, but it's like fear might be holding you back here, and you know, reversing your growth into like 2 steps back. Okay, so for September, it's kind of like maybe that is, you know, the universe way of saying, you know, step back, rethink it, revise, and move forward, charge forward with it, take the action. You know, because once you find a way to move forward with it, it's gonna just be really moving forward good, you know. All right, let's talk about work and home. Love and home. I think I've done that in every video. Work and home. Okay, so we have the Eight of Cups here, and then we have the Four of Cups. And you guys used to get this card all the time, and it's like, you know, it's a lot of things. But for Leo, it kind of comes up like missed opportunity. Like, no, I don't want that one. You know, I want this over here. And it's kind of like maybe you're like 2 steps ahead of yourself, you know? So don't like try to go for something that is out of reach right now and be disappointed from it. Go for something that is maybe just a little bit more, you know, less of a challenge that you can definitely can happen if you put the hard work in. Give yourself a challenge, but don't make it impossible, because that's going to bring you back to here. No growth, okay? So for love and home, this is kind of like, you know, you got a lot of emotions going on at home and you're feeling kind of secluded. Okay, so it's like you're kind of like doing your own thing this month. It feels like you're kind of figuring out your emotions and seeing what it is that you want and where you want to. And like it's sometimes you might not know how you feel. You might wake up one day and have like a really good day, you know, and feel like I can work with this, I can do this. And then the next day it's kind of like you're dissatisfied and you want more. You want more. You want more emotionally, and you expect more of people emotionally. So when they give you something, it's kind of like a loss of trust I'm feeling in your home life. But I feel like soon you might be making a change in where you live, or you might be making a change you know, in where you're going emotionally with the people that you're closest to. You know, you might be cutting some people, you might be saying, you know, you've hurt my feelings too much, and no matter what I do, I just kind of can't get over it, and I'm gonna pass on this opportunity. This could be a relationship. This could be, you know, your close friends, if you live with your friends, roommates, or your immediate family. You know, this is kind of like where you are with your emotions. You're not sure where you stand and where you want to go, but you know that you know what you don't want. You just maybe don't know what you do want, you know? Let's walk into your challenge. Temperance, moderation, doing things in moderation. So it's like bringing, maybe that's why you're not having growth, because you want to do everything all at once. Maybe you want to skip steps. But it's kind of like take a step back here. We want to get this reversed. We want to get this to where it's not behind you something, you know. We want to say, yeah, we're going to grow, you know. And how you do that is you bring moderation. You have some self-control. Self-discipline is the biggest thing about temperance. When it comes up as a challenge, it's kind of like when you have challenge, when temperance is not challenge, it's self-control. So when you have it as a challenge, it's like you need self-discipline big time. Like you need to stay on yourself about stuff so that maybe you can grow. Maybe it's lack of motivation or lack of clarity on what you truly want, you know, what it is you really want. Being real about what you want, you know, it's being able to figure it out for yourself in order to let others know, you know. And so with temperance and Five of Swords is kind of like, you know, figuring it out, like, you know, a change in the way that you think. It's kind of like you might be clinging to a way of thinking that's your challenge, is you have a challenged way of thinking, basically. You maybe, you know, it's your thoughts that bring you back into the one day you wake up and it's great, and then and you can work with it, and another day you're like, is this what I want? I'm dissatisfied. It's like a bad way of thinking, and you don't have self-discipline on the abundance. Okay, I'm feeling like you could have a lot of growth in your finance, like a lot of things happening, a lot going on, and you don't, because you don't have maybe the self-discipline to get you there. Maybe you're maybe you were working with somebody before and now you're kind of on your own because you didn't have the self-discipline. Or this could be like you want to maybe collaborate with somebody else or do something with somebody else, or you might be thinking about moving in a direction on your own. If you are working with somebody else, you might want to be doing it now on your own or something. But you don't have the self-discipline. There's a self-discipline lacking. And maybe it's like consistency, okay? That's a challenge for you. Now let's move into your spirit's message, okay? Ace of Swords is like a new way of thinking. Ooh, good. So here's, because your spirit message always answers your challenge, tells you how to get through your challenge. You have to go through it. You're still going to experience it, but you're going to know how to navigate it. New way of thinking, old way of thinking, you know, self-discipline, new thought. Okay, and then getting your wish. This is the wish card. So Spirit wants you to know that you're gonna get, you know, you have the complete, total ability to get everything that you want and desire. Okay, because it says that you have the ability, you're able, but you don't have the determination, motivation, or discipline to make it consistent. So what you need to do is change the way that you think and stay on yourself, discipline yourself. Really be like, when you catch yourself saying, I don't feel like it, I'd rather do X, Y, and Z instead of do this because it's more fun, or because it's, more entertaining, or whatever, easier, maybe you're tired, and that's valid. But it's, you got to really push yourself and say, nope, I'm going to do this because this is going to give me more of what I want. And the more I do of this, the less work it's going to be. And then I can get to a point where I can have the abundance I want with not much work. Okay. I can move further into my passions and my deep desires. Okay. But, with the wish card here. Okay. The Nine of Cups is kind of a card where this is basically Spirit letting you know that, you can have what you desire and you can be fulfilled. You can be complete and happy with who you are. And you can become the parts of you that you don't like, you can change. The parts of you that work well, you can exemplify. You can really get into a space where it's where the things that you used to despise because it was like maybe too much work is now like the things that you like the routine of it. You could get comfortable with the routine of it, especially some of you who have earth sign aspects in your chart. You could really benefit from keeping a routine, maybe setting an alarm, starting to wake yourself up now 1 hour earlier, or trying to get past these negative thought patterns where you maybe get down on yourself or don't allow others in. Get everything in moderation, so that, because the more that you make your life right now, it's seeming like for you guys, the more that you make your life a routine that you can count on and trust, the more emotionally stable and sound you'll feel, and the better thought patterns and less negative and more positive thought patterns you'll have, and you'll get some really great clarity on where to go with your new direction, and have the things that you desire and that you're worthy of. Okay. That was your reading, Leo. I hope you have a wonderful end of your summer, and I hope you have a wonderful month of September. I will see you again in October. Bye.